Hi guys, welcome to the Wiki Travels channel. This video is about our second day of our trip to Kabardino-Balkaria. The first part of the video from the Bezengi gorge you can find on our YouTube channel. So, after leaving the Alpine camp, we went down to the regional center, the city of Nalchik, after which our group began to climb to the top of the Central Caucasus back, but already along the Chegem gorge. The first waypoint was Chegem waterfalls, approximately 50 kilometers from Nalchik, and the asphalt road led us to the deep rocky gorge, where the whole group of waterfalls was located. According to the local legend, the waterfalls were formed after the capture of the local village by the hostile tribes. The enemy wanted to take local beauties into the captivity, but the girls jumped off the rock into the abyss. Their hair caught on rocks and formed waterfalls that resemble maiden braids. This place is very popular among tourists, and due to this, the local made a market right on the road on the canyon. There are lots of tents and cafes along the road, and colorful signs and cars won't let you to properly enjoy the nature. Therefore, after a short walk, we got into a car and drove on. For those who plan to visit this natural site, we recommend going a little bit higher than the road to the lookout point, and there is a special stairs there. The entrance fee is about 75 centers per one person. By the way, in 2 kilometers from the village of the lower Chegem, there is also small Chegem waterfalls, also known as Abai-Su waterfalls, and they are located in 200 meters from the road. When we were there, we didn't know about them, and unfortunately we drove by. It was getting dark outside and raining slightly, so it was impossible to hesitate in looking for a place to spend the night. Having passed the village of Eltubu, also known as Upper Chegem, we found a clearing to set up a tent. Near the village there is so-called City of the Dead, and our camp was located on the opposite bank of the river from it. In the morning, our group went to Abai-Su waterfalls. It was possible to walk from our parking place, but to save the time we decided to go by car. Unlike the Bezengi Alpine camp, the road is completely passable for any car. A border outpost is located immediately behind the settlement of Bulim. Verification of documents, inspection of the vehicle, and you can go further. For citizens of the Russian Federation, it is required to have a passport and documents for your car if you are a driver. No additional documents are necessary to visit the waterfall, but if you want to travel further, you need to apply in advance to obtain a pass. After 7 kilometers at a fork in front of the bridge, we left the car, and in half an hour we reached the waterfall on foot. The height of the waterfall is 78 meters and the view is quite unique. Undoubtedly, Abai-Su is a must-see location in Kabardino-Balkaria. They say that the name of the waterfall was given in honor of the Balkar hunter called Abai, known for his amazing accuracy. In the language of Karachais and Balkars, the toponym is translated as Water of Abai. There is a legend that in these places near the waterfall, the Kazbich character from Lermontov hero of our time was hiding from his pursuers. We planned to spend the night on the Ullu Gizhgit lake, so after lunch we set out, and our next point was Aktoprak pass. This pass connects Baksan and Chegem gorges. This road is not very scenic, but it also allowed us to shorten the path by around 80 kilometers. However, don't forget that the short path is more difficult, and instead of good asphalt, a winding dirt road with a large elevation of difference awaited us. On the mountain pass we came across cars, but I won't let a low car go to such a deep area. From the highest point of the pass, from about 2000 meters, a beautiful view of Mount Ha opens, and the dirt road goes down to the village of Bulim, notable for the fact that almost all of the inhabitants are engaged in the cultivation of white cabbage, which is known even outside the Republic. Lake Ullu Gizhgit, also known as Bylym Lake, is of an artificial origin. And in the neighboring Tirnaus, a mining and processing plant was opened in 1940. A dam was built on the Tash-Ovron River, thereby creating a lake. For 60 years, the plant has been dumping wastes of enrichment of tungsten, molybdenum, and copper bismuth concentrates into Ullu Gizhgit Lake. That's why our group didn't swim in the reservoir and fish, but many locals consider this place to be quite safe. Another sad story is connected with the lake. In September 2017, the 20-year-old driver of Chevrolet Niva lost control and fell down. There were 5 young people in the car and 3 of them died, unfortunately. It's necessary to observe safety measures not only on the asphalt but also off the roads, and in the mountains even a small mistake can lead to a disaster. In the meantime, the daylight comes to an end and we set up a tent on the side of the mountain and get ready for the rest. Tomorrow we will go to the Control Plateau and we'll tell you about it in our next video.